Yo guys, what's going on? Kingflipper here, and welcome to another Marquee Matchup Predictions episode. As you know, I try and get these done every week as early as possible. Obviously, I did not do last week's one because last week's one was absolutely abysmal because it was international. I'm glad I didn't do it because I got absolutely none right. So, you know, that's about right. So, obviously, we are back into the normal football, which is great. National football, whatever you want to call it, the original football. So, let's see on the screen what we've got. Obviously, we're going to start off West Ham versus Spurs. If none of you are from the UK or know anything about the West Ham versus Spurs, there is a big rivalry there. They're both London clubs, but they're not classed as a derby, so there is a big rivalry. There always has been. And I think there always will be, so that's going to be that one. So I think I think that one's definitely going to be in. There's definitely going to be a good investment there. Next we got an Italian league game, which is actually a derby, which is called. I apologise for any Italian people. Derby dell'Emilia. I'm guessing it sounds like that because that's what it's where it's pronounced. But you know, Bologna versus Parma. This is, as I said, this is the only derby in the Italian league this coming up weekend. So I reckon it's going to be that one. So feel free to put a couple of investments in them. Just to let you know, guys, for investments as well, if you are planning on doing investments, make sure you pick up non-reg golds for around minimum price. That's the best way to make some profit off these. So with the next one, there's two French. I was tied between two French games. Bordeaux versus. I picked Bordeaux versus Monaco because obviously they're top club game. It's a top club game, so I can have a feeling EA are going to do that. But I haven't written it on there just to let you know. I think it's pronounced Brestons or something like that versus Nantes. It's a derby in the Ligue 1, but they're not big teams. It's called Derby Breton. So I have a real big iffy feeling they might go that, but I've put Bordeaux versus AS Monaco, so fingers crossed I'll get that one right, because obviously I'm in the Marquee Matchup Prediction League. Obviously, if you want to check anyone else in that prediction league, the original people, it's in the description below. And then for my fourth and final prediction, Fulham versus QPR. If anyone doesn't know about the championship, this is a big championship game, and it's the West London derby. So I reckon they will drop. They've done it already this year, so they've put a championship game in, and I can see them doing it again. So that's when I'm going to go there. So that's the West London derby. And obviously I get a wild card as well, as you can see below. Just in case they don't pick the West Ham versus Spurs game, which I think they're going to. Man City versus Chelsea, because obviously that's a massive game anyhow as it is, so I'm going to go for that one. So there we go, there's my Marquee Matchup predictions. As I said, if you are going to make any investments, non-red golds are always your best bets. West Ham Spurs, I know West Ham have got quite a few non-red golds. Spurs not so many. Again, with like teams like Manchester City and Chelsea, they don't have loads of non-reg golds. Fulham QPR is a good shout to make a good chunk of profit, because you could go bronzes with them. I don't think they're going to need. You're going to need a load of players, but I hate EA any. But hopefully, guys, you enjoyed these videos. Feel free to feel free to drop a like if you do enjoy these videos. Obviously, if you want to see more, feel free to hit the subscribe button. Keep the notifications on so you can keep up to date as soon as I upload this. And other than that, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next video stream. And as per normal, take it easy, guys, and obviously, peace.